Hello, and welcome to the Beautiful Game Podcast. In today's podcast, we'll be going over various topics: top six, the Champions League, Ajax, Luton Town, Messi, etc. My name's James. To start off with, and I'll pass you on to the co-host.
I'm Callum, and our first topic will be Manchester City and the triumph of the Premier League. So what do you think about their season?
Personally, they played out their minds because they were second for quite a while behind Liverpool, but Liverpool somehow managed to throw away a 10 point plus lead, and come second, and Manchester City have done it. And I think to do something like that just shows how strong of a team they are, like mentally and physically.
Do you think they can win their Champions League next season?
If they play how they played in the Prem, I think they have a very good chance.
Would any other manager get the same out of the team, or do you just think Pep Guardiola is one of the best?
He's done wonders with the team, because before he came there was no like real boss. There was all like just 11 different people, but I think since he came in he's made them a proper team. He's done amazing with it.
Now we'll be moving on to the next topic, which is
Ajax. So Ajax have shocked the world, I would say, by knocking out European giants as Real Madrid, Juve, almost Tottenham, but we all know that happened. So what do you think about Ajax in general?
I think the way they have promoted youth is very nice. I think other teams will just be taking a break because we have a football segment that we have to cut in.
Can I just say something with this? I didn't have any football shoes, so it was either I do it in my shoes and mess them up completely, or I do it in my socks.
I had an injury as well.
Okay.
I had a bad injury.
Yeah, I had to do it in my socks because I wasn't going to mess up these shoes.
Let's move on, please.
Bottom right. Top left. Bottom left. Straight down the middle. I've only got one place. Top right.
2 to beat. Bottom right. Middle. Top right. Last place to go. We're in one place. Top left. Left foot. Let's go.
It's 3 to draw and 4 to win. But at what cost?
Just be downhill.
Who should? You should. But it's not gonna happen. Oh, it really hurt. It's 3 to draw and 4 to win.
should follow. But I think they might lose a few players this season because some of the release clauses are very, very cheap. And teams such as needing rebuilding, like Arsenal needed rebuilding, probably Chelsea because going to get a new manager, Man United obviously, Spurs need a few players because they keep talking about they want to challenge, and I just don't see that happening with the squad they have. They have a great first 11, but the squad's not good enough.
Yeah, half the players that played in the Champions League, I think the average age was 22, something like that. And yeah, because you said they come through the academy and they just don't spend much money.
There's no academy that is better than Ajax's.
Yeah, they've transformed players.
Because there might be better players in other academies, but they just bring consistent, very good players.
Yeah, they've done.
And then they had the odd world beater, like De Jong, who's just gone to Barcelona, and De Ligt probably going to go to Barcelona now. But several teams are in for Juventus, PSG, apparently Man United somehow, but let's not dream, because that's not going to happen. We will be moving on to our next topic, which is...
Let us see. It is transfer targets for our current teams. So,
if you didn't know, I was a Man United fan.
Arsenal.
Two great clubs in great conditions.
Yeah.
Really not bad.
We're on the ropes.
So who do you think... Let's give us 5 transfer targets that you want, and then you'll do some that you think will happen, but not necessarily want.
David Neres, I think we would want, and I actually think we could get him because he's a good player. He's young. He's like 20 something, and he's got into the Champions League semi-final with Ajax. So I think he'll be a good addition to the team to play left wing. Get it down the wing, cross it in, bam, heads it in, done. Golden. And then Yannick Carrasco as well. He could be good.
Linked heavily over the past week, and
yeah, I feel like he can do good because who we got on the left now? Iwobi. If he comes on, then he's a good a backup winger in case we do get Neres and he gets injured or something. Then I think he'll be good for backup as well. Thomas Meunier, who I can understand why we would want him, but out of everyone in the world that we could have gone for, it's just crazy.
It looks like it's just a pointless signing because you already got Hector Bellerin.
Maitland-Niles.
Yeah, Meunier, he's just not going to get into the team. He's going to be a backup for 20-30 million. I just don't really think it's worth it when you've got players that are willing to play there. Mm-hmm. And you even got Mustafi, not the greatest defender in the world, but he can play there as well.
Sometimes, yeah. Obviously, we're looking for Veretout, I think that's how you say it, Fiorentina. But he's more likely to go to Napoli, but apparently we are making a move for him, so I think he can be good. And Nicolas Pepe from what's his name? Lille.
Yeah, very good player.
One
of the top scorers in that league.
Many teams want him, so I feel like if we can get him, then we'd be sorted.
He'll show ambition as well.
Yeah.
Alright, for my team, I think we need just a lot of players. But if I could narrow it down to 5, it would be the first one would be very unlikely. De Ligt.
Not gonna happen.
You never know. Anything can happen in football. There is a shout. Yeah, I would get him because you look at our defence, Chris Smalling and Phil Jones. it's just not very good.
Phil Jones is class.
He's not. The second one would be Wan-Bissaka, it looks very likely.
He's already Crystal Palace have already rejected a bid.
But they're looking at another right back now, so hopefully the deal will be done soon. The third player I would get is another unlikely one, Jadon Sancho, because I just think the price. I don't think he would reject it. I just think the price, 100 million, is going to be way too much for this summer when we're just in the Europa League. Another one would be Thomas Partey. He's got a 43 million release clause. And another one, Moussa Dembele from Lyon.
Oh, the striker. Oh, yeah, he would be a good one.
Yeah, but they don't want to sell. So
No.
most of them, very unlikely.
Yeah.
Except for Wan-Bissaka.
Uh,
Yeah, that's going to happen. I can feel it.
okay.
The next topic will be
The best goals of the Premier League season. For me, Salah versus Chelsea. No chance he's saving that.
I think the keeper should have saved it. But
Well,
it's poor positioning at first.
he's hit it with power, so it's already going past him. But he hit it with precision as well. That went quite top bins. There's no chance he would be getting to that, even if he was like 6 foot taller.
My one is probably Andros Townsend against City. With a good strike.
Oh, the volley.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice one. I like that.
There's been a lot of good ones though. So like,
It's hard to choose.
I thought the Hazard one was a very good solo goal against West Ham, even though the defender should have probably stopped it.
Yeah, they had like 4 on him at one point. No one stuck a leg in.
What other goals? There's been some good, amazing goals, but then there's just been ones that are good, but they're not good
They're
enough
from
for.
players that you don't expect.
Yeah,
the
then.
best ones. Right. Next topic. Luton Town. So, obviously, 4 or 5 years ago, we was playing non-league football. Now we're in the Championship.
One away from
That is
big time.
It is incredible. Obviously, with the players that we've got, James Justin, Loa, Mpanzu, James Collins, even Danny Hilton. I'd say he's been decent for us with the short time he's played. But I think we've gone through 3 managers now. This is one of our newest managers, Graham Jones.
They've all been relatively successful.
I'd say Mick Harford has had the best. He stepped in after Nathan Jones left for Stoke.
Very bizarre. That's still very bizarre to me. Look, Luton were always going to get promoted at least.
Eventually.
Yeah.
None of us expected it to happen so soon.
No, but when he left, they were like in pole position.
Yeah, he set us up good, and then
And I don't really know why he went to Stoke because
money.
they finished 16th.
Money, that's why.
But if he stayed with Luton a little bit longer, he probably would have got the same money.
He would have been a hero.
And now he's getting death threats,
Yeah.
which it's not great, but this is what Luton is about. It's just what happens to Luton. If they feel betrayed, they will fight back.
How many seasons do you give it before we either get in the Prem or we get relegated back down?
3 to 5
Going up or going down?
going up. I don't see going down. I think they're too good for that now. Just the level they've reached.
Too strong of a team.
I mean, they might go down if they lose some of their key players, but I don't see them leaving when Luton are on or up.
Yeah, we've got a good team right now. Nothing needs to change. Hopefully Graham Jones can be the second coming of Mickey Harford.
How do you feel about that appointment? Because no one really thought he was going to get the job. No one knew who was going to get the job.
I kind of hope McArthur got the job, like he stayed, because he's a good manager.
It looks like he wants to just stay in head of development.
Yeah, but I think he could have been a decent manager for us, but it's just the way it goes.
Where do you predict them to finish in the? Let's go first, second, third, and then you can predict where you think they're going to finish.
I think we can finish. If we try, we can probably get top 10. First, I don't know. It's hard to choose because some teams can play good, but then like when it matters, they can play absolutely crap. But yeah, I think top 10 finish. I'll be happy with that.
But the first season.
Yeah, I think we can do it. Should be.
What about the season after?
I think after the first season, we've figured out the teams. We know their weaknesses and strengths, and that we can exploit the weaknesses, and then slowly but surely move up the table until we get that first position and hold on to it.
So you think at least promotion in the second season?
I mean, I'd at least hope top 5 in the next season. Promotion will come, like third or fourth season.
There obviously will be Nathan Jones returning to his former club, obviously.
Yeah, it's not Kenilworth Road anymore. It's Power Court.
It will be though.
Yeah.
For the next season.
Yeah.
How do you see him being greeted by the?
He's gonna get slewed. Honestly,
I think if it was any other club, literally any other team in the world, I think he would still get cheers. Not at Luton though. That just won't happen.
Well,
because they feel betrayed.
Yeah. It should be interesting when that time comes.
I think the most problem is that it's the team he went to.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. It would make sense if, let's say, Frank Lampard leaves and then he goes to Derby because they are on our up. They just got to a playoff.
It would have been worse if he went to Watford.
True, very true.
But Stoke is still bad.
Because they were on a decline though, Stoke.
Yeah.
They finished 16th in the league. They're nowhere near of getting promoted to the Premier League.
It's not going to happen. I think they're going to go down next season.
And they said they're going to give him time, which I don't see happening. They didn't give Mark Hughes time.
Yeah.
So why are they going to give a guy that is only known for managing Luton?
It's crazy. Right. Before we talk about Lionel Messi, we're going to say team of the season for this year, 2018 to 2019. Alright, you can start with your ultimate 11.
In goal, Alisson. Right back, Trent. Centre back, Van Dijk and company. Left back, Robertson. What are we doing, 4-4-2, yeah?
4-4-2.
Right mid, Sterling. The two centre mids, Fernandinho and Pogba. Left mid, Hazard. Two strikers, Lacazette and Aguero.
Decent team. Right, mine is Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, Laporte, Robertson. Right mid, Hazard. Left mid, Hazard. Right mid, Sterling. Two centre mids, Fernandinho and KDB. And strikers, Aubameyang and Lacazette. Basically the same.
Changes, that's it. Just Laporte, Kevin De Bruyne.
And Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Just 4-3.
Next we'll try and doubt him because he's only done it at one club. But I think everyone would be.
It's loyalty.
Yeah, I think everyone would be on the Messi side if he went to, I don't know what, if he went to England, people keep saying. I'm not one of them people. I'm not one of them people that just say, "Oh, is it Messi or Ronaldo?" Never. I know Messi's better. Messi's the better player, but Ronaldo's the better goal scorer.
I mean, Ronaldo had to go to Juve to prove something. Messi stayed in one of the hardest leagues and has still proven himself to be one of the best that have come about.
'Cause it's mostly coming from what Man United fans and Real Madrid fans. That
Messi's crap.
not crap, but Ronaldo's better. Ronaldo's not better. He's a better goal scorer. That's what the only thing.
Messi's a better playmaker.
Yeah, Messi's the better player overall, but he's not the better goal scorer. I'd rather have the better player who's going to work for the team. Don't get me wrong, Ronaldo's a phenomenal player, but he doesn't exactly work for the team, because you saw a video when Portugal won the Nations League and Bernardo Silva got announced the player of the tournament. He wasn't very happy.
You didn't see much of Ronaldo in that game either.
No.
He was just...
I think it's just Bernardo Silva controlling everything.
Yeah. He's a good midfielder.
Should I put him in?
Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
It's done now. Right. So he scored well over 600 goals now. By 600 goal, I mean, he's scored it
absolutely wonderful.
In the Champions League against Liverpool for his 600.
I would love to have been there live. Absolutely.
That's special.
Just absolutely crazy. But it's sad that they didn't get to the Champions League final. And people are blaming Ousmane Dembele because he didn't score that tap-in.
I mean, you can't always blame players for missing tap-ins. You can blame players when you remember Choupo-Moting.
Yeah.
When he done that, he was going in and he just stopped it on the line. He's transferring into that club next season, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I just don't get why you would do
the
that.
Biggest miss. That's the biggest miss I've ever seen.
Easily, but can't really blame Dembele. It's a team match.
And still, they still should have never have lost.
Yeah, they should have been able to defend the corner that arguably ended their run.
That's a great corner. Great
I
corner.
mean, yeah, but how would you not?
I don't really understand how Yolene Origi scored twice in a big pressure situation where he was literally cast out.
He's just good to beat Everton. That's all he's good for.
He
But
scored against Tottenham now. He scored against Barcelona as well.
He's going to be praised for many years to come.
Yeah. It does hurt though. It does hurt. Because it's 6 times now.
Yeah, yeah, that was the 6th. Jeez. It's crazy. 5 questions for someone that doesn't follow football all that well. Alright, so I'm going to start with the first one. Who won the Nations League? Alright, and your 4 options are Netherlands, Portugal, England, or Switzerland.
I'm gonna go with the Netherlands for that one.
Alright. Alright, next question. We're going to go. Who won the World Cup? Alright, your 4 options are England, Croatia, France, or Belgium.
Last time I've heard it was like France or something.
Okay. Alright. Number 3. Who won the Premier League? Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea, or Tottenham?
I'm not sure if it's the same thing, but I saw like on social media, I think it was Liverpool.
Alright. 4th question. Who won the Champions League? Liverpool or Man City?
I think that one is Liverpool actually, yeah.
Okay. Now, final question. Who won League One? Barnsley or Luton Town?
Luton.